It looks darker now. Are we live? Oh, hello, and welcome to the Josh Knows Nothing show, where we talk about very important topics such as, um, well, this for one, the history of foot fetishes. I'm your host, Josh. We're doing things a little differently than we normally do. Um, for one, Alex isn't here; he's running late. I figured I'd call him out now, just because it happens all the time. Um, in the back, we've got Anna. Let them see your beautiful faces. There you go. There's Anna, and Lindsay's back there. There she is. Uh, Sweet. So this show is gonna be probably a little shorter than normal, but it's probably a good thing based on the topic. I'm sure by now you've already guessed what I'm going to talk about. I made this PowerPoint probably 30 minutes ago, so we'll see how. I think it'll be pretty obvious. Um, well, I guess we can get right into it. Well, first, before we begin, do any of you guys have foot fetishes? Now, this is a safe space. You could say whatever you want. You hate feet? That's pretty strong. Okay, well, we'll see at the end of this, like how you feel about it. Okay. Old Travis here is saying there's no sound on YouTube. I don't know if that's true for Twitch. Is YouTube? I guess YouTube's being dumb. So if you're listening to Twitch, I guess that might be the superior platform. Not putting anyone in a box, but that's how it is. If you can't hear YouTube, they just see me like, not like they can't hear me. And I'm just standing behind this. This is great. Okay. What about you, Lindsay? Are you picking it up on YouTube? Okay, maybe it was just a temporary thing. I don't know. Twitch is good at least, right? Because we can always just put this on YouTube later. Fantastic. All right. Um, Feet fetishes. Foot fetish. I didn't actually look up the proper term of how to say it, but I assume foot fetish. Um, History of the foot fetish. Yeah, that would work. So again, 30 minutes. Go ahead. Next slide here. Yeah, I mean literally next slide. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this off with a cool little video. This guy, now this is a cool guy. Um, Now this is a real news story. I thought was interesting. This guy, well, he's obsessed with feet, obviously, but I thought maybe we should just run into it. Go ahead and start it.
Well, we teamed up with one of the female realtors who recently received some strange texts from this guy. Over the years, other realtors have agreed to meet with him, but he'd never show up until today.
Valley Realtors call him the foot fetish guy, and he's been creeping them out for years. We finally tracked him down outside a North Phoenix coffee shop Monday.
Hey, Anthony, it's Jason Berry with Arizona's Family. How come you keep contacting female realtors and saying you want to rub their feet? Why do you do that?
What's up with this?
His name is Anthony, and he admits to contacting countless female Valley Realtors through text and email, offering to rub their feet, asking about their high heels.
Don't you think you're harassing these women, these female realtors? I mean, don't you think it's harassment?
Yes.
So why do you keep doing it?
All right, go ahead, pause it
I
real
don't
quick.
know, I guess I'm...
All right, so the first thing I want to point out is that he shows no remorse. So, I mean, he's saying he's sorry here, but he very clearly doesn't understand what he did wrong. He's very confused as to why these people are here. It's like, bro, I like feet. What's wrong with that? So I just want you to take note of his behavior during this. So go ahead and continue.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
I like ladies in heels, LOL. They are dangerous.
Stacy Smedstad with Deluxe Realty was the most recent target. She showed us the string of texts Anthony sent posing as a potential buyer. Within minutes, the conversation turned to foot rubs and his foot fetish.
He would say, I like giving foot rubs. And I would just go back to the house thing. So, are you looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath?
Smedstad had heard about the foot fetish guy in the past from our news stories and social media. But instead of just ignoring the strange texts, she reached out to AZ family and agreed to set up a sting operation with us and confront the creeper.
Okay,
The
pause.
real estate broker would meet Anthony for
Okay. Now, I want to make something very clear here. If you have a foot fetish, I'm not making fun of you. All right. I'm totally like, I want to talk about feet. I like feet too. I maybe not to the same level as this guy, but I'm not making fun of him. Look at him. He's America's angel. I would never, or actually he's called the foot fetish guy. That's what they call him. But, everyone's got their own little thing. It's, I'm just bringing the spotlight to it, and maybe, others can feel like we should be able to talk about this in schools, when you give the talk to your children, let them know, like, hey, it's not weird. Yeah, a little bit, but it's not that weird. Your mom and I, we, okay, anyway, continue this.
coffee, then we'd confront him when he walked out.
It's been going on for years, right, Anthony?
Couple.
You think
Couple.
It's time to stop?
Yes.
Anthony
Yes.
had told realtors he was a reflexologist, and that's why he was so interested in their feet. But that was a lie.
Is there anything you'd like to say to all these women realtors you reached out to and maybe scared a little bit?
Just apologize.
A number of realtors did contact police to report Anthony, but were told since he hadn't broken any laws, there wasn't much they could do. Anthony promised to stop reaching out to realtors and keep his foot fetish to himself.
Have any of these women let you give them foot rubs before? Would you keep trying?
Yes.
How come?
I just, I'm stupid. But
No, you're not,
I'm
Anthony.
do it anymore, I promise.
Thank God.
He is going to do it
Done.
again.
Hopefully.
You believe he's not going to do it again?
I hope so. I hope he does.
He's actually on his way to do it right now. Like,
Shortly after our confrontation with Anthony, he called me back to say he didn't realize he was creeping these women out and he never meant any harm. He said he was just feeling lonely. Realtors I spoke to are just happy to hear he'll leave them alone. In the newsroom, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
poor Anthony, he was lonely. He felt like he couldn't connect to anyone. I'm doing this for Anthony, okay? So everyone is aware of like what this is like, because sometimes people have it rough. Lindsay knows about that, right? What? Having a rough life. Yeah, fair. And having foot fetishes. I don't have a foot fetish. Okay. Well, just making sure. Yeah. So that was kind of our introduction to it. Again, 30 minutes. So go ahead to the next gun. There you go. All right. So what is a foot fetish? I feel like Anthony did a pretty good job of illustrating what that is, but I figured I wrote down some stuff here. And by wrote, I mean I copy and pasted from Wikipedia. A foot fetish can be defined as a sexual attraction to naked feet, although there can be socks, animal feet. There's all kinds of feet, but like. It's still feet. Some people want stinky feet. Some people want clean feet. Although the numbers on that, it's mostly stinky. But that's, it's a foot fetish. What do you expect? Yeah, so this has been again, totally cool and not weird at all. So there you go. That's from Wikipedia. Sure about that? Okay, that one's not. That one was from Anthony. What is foot fetish? Where am I at here? 2nd century AD. You're probably wondering what that is. That is the first time we have record evidence of foot fetishes. There were the earliest I can't say this word. Literally. The first written evidence is a set of love letters written in the 2nd century AD. And the letters are bisexual in nature and written to women and boy youths. That's cool. Even see, like, we're pushing this kind of stuff now, and look, they were doing it back then. So, that's cool. One of the letters, this one was to a woman. It says, "Do not wear shoes. Leave your feet bare like your neck and face without any cosmetics or adornments. not even chains of gold or silver. Be like the silver-footed Thetis and newly born Aphrodite. I think that's right. Strolling barefoot on the shore. Do not torture your feet, my love, and do not hide them. Walk softly and leave your prints of your own foot behind you for those who love to kiss them. It's beautiful. What are your thoughts on that, you guys? If you got a letter like that, like what's your thoughts?
I mean, my thoughts aren't going to be great. So, I don't know. It's a little weird when somebody's obsessed with your feet.
Okay. It's not that weird.
It's a little weird.
Like, say,
Feet are arguably like the grossest part of you.
what if say, it's somebody you know. Is that less weird or more weird?
Babe, if you were attracted to my feet, I don't.
That's not what this is about, by the way. This is not why I did this. I just
No,
thought I put that out in the ether.
No. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Like I love to go barefoot. You know, like I take the dog out barefoot, all that kind of stuff. So like I feel like it's just weird. Like, 'cause like I don't know, they're all calloused and they're dirty and they're gross and like this dude's like sucking on somebody's toes. Like, what if her feet have been like in like socks and sweaty and shit all day? Like, it's so gross.
Well, I have statistics about that later, but
Oh, God.
you know, some people that's okay. That's not weird. I mean, look, the feet are typically smelly anyway, to some extent. By the end of the day, you know, especially if you're working hard. If you're at home, you're not doing anything. It's a little weird if they, you know, a little stinky. But that's, you know, everyone's different. That's the beauty of humans, I think.
Okay.
So
What would you do if I just walked up to you and I was like, "Can I suck on your toes?"
well, I have a letter for that.
Oh my
This
God.
is a different letter to a barefoot boy. I know it says boy. It does not say man. This is to barefoot boy. This is what the letter is addressed to.
Oh God.
Only the elderly, lame, and infirm need to wear slippers, sandals, and boots. And anyway, leather tends to pinch and blister and disfigure one's feet. Let nothing come between your naked foot and the earth. The dust will welcome your tread.
I mean, to be fair, I like to go barefoot, so I get that. But how is that?
The dust will welcome your tread. That's a pretty cool line.
Yeah, I know, but what does that have anything to do with somebody like wanting to like sexually gratify themselves with your feet?
It's not just about sex, you know. Sometimes it's just like they feel more safe.
A foot fetish is a sexual attraction to naked
Look,
feet.
but there's multiple sides to it. Okay.
You gave us the definition. It's on the screen.
I'm saying that is the most typical, you know, reason for it. I would say 90%.
Well, then why didn't you say a foot fetish is a sexual?
I
or
made this in
general
30
attraction?
minutes.
You started it last week.
Yes, I started it, and then I didn't touch it until 30 minutes ago.
Okay, all right.
Look, it says slide 1, and it there's. I'm already at the end of my notes. There's nothing left. I still have 4 more slides. So the rest of this, I'm literally just reading off of Wikipedia. So
Well,
anyway,
do you need the next slide?
yeah, let's keep running it. Let's keep doing it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Dude.
So, hey, we're not here to shame people, okay?
I'm here to.
This
shame.
guy is probably the happiest he's ever been.
Dude, her whole foot is in his mouth. Her whole foot.
He's like,
The sound on that audio is gonna be awful.
oh.
What?
So, I have a very small mouth, so I don't think I'd be able to do that. He's like a snake. He just unhinges his
that
jaw.
looks like a small foot, though.
That is a very small foot. You think he keeps going? Like he could
Stop.
take that whole foot?
Ew, no, there's no way.
Life finds a way.
Do read us.
All right, so this is kind of an example of what an army PowerPoint is like. So I thought this was kind of cool. Normally there's way more words. There's no pictures. So normally this whole thing would just be like the first half of the Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone book. So that way I can just read. This is exactly how the army PowerPoint. I'm just going to read it off of the PowerPoint. So foot fetishism may be caused by the feet and genitals occupying adjacent areas
I
of
wanna
the
hear you say this.
somatosensory cortex, possibly entailing some neural crosstalk between the two. Neuroscientist V.R. Ramachandran proposed that an accidental link.
Butchered his name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you said
How would you know?
Ramacha-
How would you know how it's spelled? Or said? Said.
Ramachandran.
You're a child?
No, you were like Ramachandran.
I didn't say that. Proposed that an accidental link between these regions could explain the prevalence of foot fetishism. So, in short,
You got some
you
cross
could
wires
it
up
could
there.
be that you like feet because you are retarded in a way.
Joshua.
Or not retarded, but like,
You're not allowed to say that.
okay, special. You're
Yeah, you're just built different.
you're built different, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. We like
We have wires.
R-worded people here.
Joshua.
That's
it's
I can say
wires-
that.
It's
Special-
wires that are crossed.
Right. So those people, that's just one of God's happy accidents. He just, made you like feet. So that's how God intended it. He wanted this to happen. If he didn't, he would have flooded the earth already, I think.
What he already did.
Right, but that's before the love letters. I think the love letters didn't happen until after the flood.
Yeah, but then he made a promise that he wouldn't flood it again. Hence all the earth.
You think he's regretting that now?
Babe, it's 100% the forest fires.
Okay.
Remember he tried to burn down Australia?
This guy is happy. If he could, he'd be smiling right now. He just can't because there's an entire foot in his mouth.
Why is he like blindfolded?
He watches like videos of women like moving sand and stuff.
Oh no, there's like children's feet.
5 million photographs that I've taken over the years.
He's
And
taken.
what's exciting is some of these older ones that I've taken, especially the black and whites, hold up today just as good as they did 38 years ago.
Is that him on the floor?
I love a photograph. I can look at an image and I can paint in my mind an incredible fantasy that would knock your socks off.
Fantasy. Fantasy. Huh?
To me, it's
I'm
like going to an art
frightened.
museum. It's just a work of art.
That is a good foot.
I don't think it is a contradiction to be a foot fetishist and a collector of the things that you crave.
Who is this man?
guy.
They bring up this.
They're
Oh
like,
yeah.
Hey, we need to bring. We need to get some guy who's like,
Cataloging
hey,
it by putting
like,
it into
I do
a
not think it
drawer.
is strange at all.
I like.
I
hey.
can't even do a German accent right now.
Yes. Yes. The foot it is good. That's
Yeah, I don't know why
it's not weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Italian. Sorry. I can only do it. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm 0.04% Italian.
You
0.03%.
you would be very
to it.
proud of me tonight, Anna. I made it was like a pork like sort of like meatloaf spaghetti thing.
Spit good.
Yeah, we're trying. I don't want to say the thing that we're doing because like we're not sponsored by them, but we got food sent to our house to prepare a meal with, and I did it. I'm very proud of myself. Yeah. I don't want to say it because we're not sponsored by them. It does matter.
Hey, unless you prepared it with your feet, I don't really see how this relates at all. So, I'm just saying.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair.
In a way, you have become its master. It is also a way of mastering something that otherwise exerts a huge and overwhelming pull on you.
It pull on you.
Doug's also an avid collector of foot videos.
Oh no.
I started this.
He has them so well
38
cataloged.
Years ago when VHS
Look at that
started.
place. It's like
I have about
compendium of foot knowledge.
3,000 to 3,500 films here alone. There are times when I'll have my certain favorite one that I'll pick up and I'll look and pop in and say, God, that was exciting. Or I like looking at that, or I'd like to see that again. So I'd pop them in from time to time and just enjoy them for my own
So why do aliens bother abducting people when they have all of the information they would ever need on the human foot, like right here? Like
I feel like he'll get buried with all of his stuff. It'll just be like aliens will come and find his catacomb of just foot and like just nasty shit.
Imagine the alien that got trapped in the pantry and science got trapped in that room.
Did he just happen to have a VHR in there or VHS?
They was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's just like, he's just. Well, I'm trapped in here. I might as well start one. And he puts it in, and he's just like, that's why they all left. They all left like, no.
I wish we could find this guy and get him to rate like video game feet. Because, you know, like some game studios were like cheap out, like Skyrim, the feet, they look like potatoes.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to get him to grade like the best feet in a video game.
If you think that he doesn't already do that, I mean,
what about the best, like, you know, foot from like a puppet or like, you know, some kind of thing from a science fiction or something? Yeah, I want to see him rate feet like that.
yeah. What about animals? I mean, maybe he doesn't get the same attraction from animals as like he does human feet.
What
but,
about like
I feel
a
like he probably like animal feet as well.
like a chimpanzee foot?
Yeah,
You
it's
know, or
close.
something that's
And if
close.
you like
Yeah,
stinky feet, I mean, chimpanzees
probably pretty
probably
stinky.
little stinky.
Yeah, and they're always
When
naked.
the VHS started to die out, I had to go to DVD. And
wow.
I arranged them according to models. And Perry, for example, being one of my favorites to watch. I can
Perry.
go here anytime and pull out a Perry and say, oh, God, I remember this one. He was wearing penny loafers, and it was a really good scene. I'm going to watch this one. And I'll pull it out and just plop it in and love it. It's
Perry.
great.
Who is this man? Are they going to show him?
3,500
Can you pause it real
DVDs
quick?
now.
Can you look up what Perry is? I don't know what
Like,
that is.
yeah, look up like a Perry, like foot fetish or something. But like, so did he pay this guy, or does the guy just do modeling stuff for feet?
That, and also, I remember our dad collects movies. I remember when he was switching from VHS to DVD, and then now he's on Blu-ray. It's like, it's crazy to know that like this guy was also going through the same thing, except for like totally different content. He's like, oh, I gotta get
in
Mulan.
another part of Ohio.
Yeah, in Ohio. Like, he's like shuffling his. He's like organized. Like our dad's got like these cabinets full of movies, but you know, it's not in a creepy closet. That's like.
You think he goes back and like digitally restores like these images and then these things, but like only the feet. So
Yeah,
the rest
yeah.
is just like the
The
still.
way he talked about that, it sounded like it was from a TV show or something. And he's like, "Oh, my favorite one." He's like wearing penny loafers or something. It's like,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
understand.
it's weird. Yeah.
So it's like,
Can you put in Doug Gaines in the search too? Maybe that would help.
or popular like TV show Perry.
Or get a wiki feed and look up Perry.
Go straight to the source.
Okay. No fun. We'll never know. We'll have to ask him ourselves. Do you think he's still around? When was this done? How old is this?
Well, he's talking about like the DVD era. So
Right.
that was like 2000,
Did you find something?
2012-ish, I think.
So Doug, he's on. There's a Facebook group called the Foot Fraternity.
Foot fraternity?
Yup. Doug, an episode taboo on Doug Gaines and the Foot Fraternity.
He's got a gang. He's got a posse of boys in the foot fraternity.
It was posted by Nathan Perry. That's why. I found it.
Does he? How does one join the foot fraternity?
If like, is there sort of an initiation process? Like, you have to send your best feet pictures.
Do you think Doug Gaines goes to like get like pedicures often? Do you think he cares about his own feet as much as he cares about other people's feet?
I feel like he was in some of those pictures. I don't know. I think so. I mean, I don't know if he sucks his own toes. We haven't seen evidence of that. But he also has an entire closet full of like 3,000 VHS tapes. So, like,
You know,
I would say that it's a high probability that he's into that.
Yeah.
And the collection is always growing.
Got an extension on my house just for my
Because he hires foot models and makes his own films.
No soliciting. How do you get involved in this?
Okay.
Makes his own films?
Just a couple of dudes hanging out.
Does he like approach somebody on the street?
Hired over 400 people to model for me.
He does. He is hiring these people.
Yo, and that's his house. Like, hey, can you come to my house? and
He's got
model?
a studio in his house.
Doug's gay, so his passion
Yes,
is for men's
sir.
food.
Yeah.
Craigslist? Does he find these guys on Craig? Oh no!
He's kissing it.
Oh,
my.
stop! They're white socks. You could see the stains, man.
Okay, cut. Okay. What I need to see now a little bit is Austin. If you could change your position.
No, dude.
I'm not
No.
arrested
Oh,
for one
the
thing
socks
about
are off.
photographing, and here's the reason why. Because I'm so concerned
Look
with
at
the
him.
cameras.
He's eagle-eyed.
He's like a tiger, bro. Like waiting for it.
Yeah, he sees meat. Like, no. Where does he find these guys?
There's absolutely no nudity in any of them, nor will there ever be. All we're doing is showing the sensuality of the foot. So there's nothing X-rated.
So
about it.
he didn't find these people from
But the
Facebook,
DVD isn't
okay?
the
Because
only thing
like he
Doug
put out a
collects for the
Craigslist
show.
ad.
Pause it.
He had to have put out a Craigslist ad or something. He didn't find him on Facebook because this is too old for that. Like just the quality is. I mean, this seems like, you know.
Bro, it's called what's that place where you can ask for like literally anything? No,
Like Craigslist?
Craigslist. This is a Craigslist.
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's got. But like he puts out a Craigslist ad, and these guys, I mean, they have to be total strangers.
He's got to be paying them.
Well, yeah, of course he's paying them.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's gotta be
he's-
good.
He's paying for these shoots. So like these total strangers.
These guys are definitely into feet too. So like,
how desperate for
they get
money
to do
are
what
they?
they like, and they get paid. Like,
How much is he paying them? That's my question.
I like how he's all like, oh,
He's standing on the side. Yeah, he's just like,
oh, that's perfect.
that's perfect. He's giving them directions right now. I think
Now-
he's directing them.
Now take the foot and put it in his mouth. Put it in
Yeah, how aggressive do you think?
Well,
You think it's like
put it in the.
like the guy's resistant to having the feet on his face, and he's just like
Hey, I don't know.
he pulls out the coin purse, and he's like he's got some dollar bills. He's like,
Here, bring it back a little bit. We'll narrate it. Like mute it, and then we'll narrate it. I know that.
but we're gonna dub over it.
I'm surrounded here by the
No,
socks
mute.
from the very
Pause. Mute it. Now go back a little bit. There you go. All right, keep going. Yeah, there we go.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Yeah,
yes.
get that foot up there.
Yes, thank you.
Cross,
I
rub
like
them.
this.
Rub those
you
feet.
like me rubbing this for you? Is this good for you?
is this good for you,
Oh.
Dad?
Oh man.
Yeah, he is enjoying it too much.
Yes, good guys.
Yeah,
Keep
get up
doing
in that foot.
Yes, really get in there. Okay, now I want you to spin on it.
No.
Go ahead and take the sock off and spin on it.
Yeah, please don't take my socks off. Another 100.
Okay.
I'll give you another 100.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's
He's
it.
looking for all the
Yes,
angles.
Wrap it around his neck like a handkerchief.
Oh, dude, he licked his lips.
Yes.
He licked his lips.
Yes, a kiss the feet. That's it. Yes. Well, yeah. No, don't stop. Keep going. Yes.
Do you think like
I love it. It's
got
great.
So many like, and he's a watcher too. It's like he's being cucked from the foot action.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
He's not actually in that. That's great. I can't breathe. Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what I want. Yeah. Yes. So these are their socks after I've killed them.
No, that's Perry's socks right there. Is
Perry's
one
the dude.
is one of those guys Perry?
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
Bro, that's
This is-
so, it's
Okay,
so
all right.
crazy. Look,
I'm gonna give-
again, I'm not trying to kink shame, but at some point you cross this line. I got to tell you, you can't have 3,000 videos of Perry in your closet. You just can't do it. It's
I want to say, okay, you are out of work. You know, things are getting desperate. You know, you can't find a job, and you go on Craigslist. This guy's how much money would have to be on the table for you to consider going to this strange man's house, rubbing your feet on somebody's face, and potentially somebody else's feet on your face?
you think you think Doug Gaines, like he collects money from the government somehow? And like our taxpayer,
Our tax dollars
are
are-
going to this.
No, I think he's a job creator. He's really helping the economy out a lot.
Yeah, he's the whole reason we got out of.
I think it's just a bizarre like beanbag chair, perfect for like sitting back with your feet in the air. You know.
It looks like probably like a pillow made out of old socks that's rotting because of all the.
You think when they like people come into his house, he's like, "All right, take off your shoes," you know.
Oh, yeah,
we do the Japanese tradition here: take off your shoes before you come into my house. Like,
He plays the whole bit like he's not even Japanese. But he's, yes, take the feet off. Oh, yeah. He's like, hey, look at this picture. Would you like me to cut your feet off? Like, would you like this? Like, no, actually, I wouldn't. Like, oh, well, Perry did.
Models from the various film sessions and photo sessions that I've done. I've asked the models to wear them a few days before so they have A, the reality of the scent of the sock, and B, the imprint of the foot on the sock.
he smells them. He smells the
I
socks.
would
He
put them
smells the
quickly
feet.
in a Ziploc bag
He's like
to
a
keep that scent.
scientist.
And of course, for me, the scent of the foot is what I really like. To me, that is the scent.
The odor, I
That's
told you.
it.
It's all about the odor,
intoxicating
bro.
to me. It's thrilling. It's exciting.
Doug's learned a trick which intensifies the sock's odor.
He's so
What?
That
What?
He looks like he's crying, bro.
to get the molecules of the scent active again, if you spritz it with the tiniest little bit of water, stick it in a plastic bag unsealed, and put it in the microwave for 12 seconds.
What? He's got a method. This man is sitting alone in his home, and he's like, "I gotta smell that sock again." You know, when
The
he's-
scientific process of figuring out that he needs 12 seconds.
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying.
It's not like 10 or 15. Like he has to like time it up. Like he starts the timer at like 12 seconds. He tried 13. That's too much. He tried 11. He can't smell anything. 12 is the perfect place for him.
This
Look at
man,
him. He's like, oh yes.
when he started this, he was so desperate. He had one pair of socks, and he needed that high again. He needed to get that smell in his system. He needed to get that high. So he's like, how do I do this? And it was probably trial and error. So it probably went through multiple, like,
He
how can
tried
I get the
baking it.
most scent out of this sock?
He tried using a crock pot. Like he tried everything. He'd throw like a couple. He'd throw like 10 or 15 socks in there. Just have it set all day. He goes to work, comes back. They're ready for him when he comes home.
Do you think this is why people have, like, missing pairs of socks? Or, like, they'll be missing one out of a pair, you know?
Yeah, like where did the socks go? This
This
the
guy-
Doug Gaines. The he's not the toe suck fairy, but he's kind of like the tooth fairy. But he just comes in and steals your stuff.
Yeah, I saw there was a post on, like, Reddit or something where Japanese authorities like got this man, and he had like 2,000 articles of like women's underwear, and like, well, he had stolen them from laundromats. He just like snuck in and like grabbed them, and he like when the police were like going through this, they had them all fucking laid out in this like giant fucking hall, and it's just like. Does this man go to laundromats and take socks? Is
He
what I'm
probably
getting at.
does.
Like, okay.
It's easily like they're looking it up. Man, like I started this PowerPoint, like this presentation, and I realized how there's like so much to this that it would have taken me 2 weeks to prepare this easily.
Oh yeah, yeah. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yo, he could like he got a little bit of everything in there.
He's got a problem. Like why? You know, like why? Why that many? It's the same thing with like 30,000 DVDs of feet. Why that many?
It's an addiction.
Like it's weird, you know. But like why that many? It's like it takes to a whole extra level of just like
That's a lot of.
That's
How long was this over a course of time?
I'm not sure how long it went on for. Oh, I guess it was only 700 pieces. Okay, still a lot. I mean,
Oh yeah, 700.
still a lot for like pickpocketing from a laundromat. You know, like
Yeah, you know,
his
like
Skyrim
stealing one,
pickpocketing
it's like,
skill
okay,
level.
that's weird, but you know, whatever. You know, 700.
700. Yeah, it's, yeah, like a few. Yeah,
And you know, he never would have stopped until he's caught. We haven't confiscated such a large number of panties in years. The world's a crazy place, man.
One of the comments on the Reddit post was like, "Wait, what?"
Surprisingly, this isn't the first incident of this kind in Japan. In March, a 30-year-old electrician was accused of stealing more than 400 pieces of underwear and swimsuits belonging to teenage girls. Oh, God.
Recorded his attempt to steal a girl's swimsuit hanging on the washing line. Oh no!
So,
And a 40-year-old man in Oita Prefecture on suspicion of stealing 10 pieces of women's underwear from a coin laundromat. 10? Those are rookie numbers. You got to bump that up. 10? Come on.
that guy would get stabbed in jail. But
Yeah.
the 700, that guy's like, he's probably
kingpin.
Kingpin of that place.
Yeah.
Bro, you only stole 10?
Yeah, imagine getting busted at 10.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I made it to 700 there. Like, what?
Now, were these cleaned?
I have no idea.
I mean, if they were cleaned, it's like, why don't you just go to, like, the local store and just steal it that way? Like,
Police in the New... Wait, 40-year-old Toro, Attention 2019 for stealing 1,100 pairs. It is unclear how many laundromats the guy targeted. And what time frame they were taking. That's a lot. But his Skyrim pickpocketing skill, like his level is like
you think he was just leveling up?
it's like 100.
He was training for something. I don't know what, but he was training for something. That's the only reason you would you would do that. I think he's trying to like steal like a very popular person's underwear or something. Like he's practicing like the snatch and grab. He's like trying out different techniques.
One of the comments on that Reddit post was talking about like the SpongeBob episode of the panty raid. Like, he missed the panty raid. Yeah. But 730 pieces there does not match the thousands of photos and, because like, that guy was collecting articles of clothing. This guy's got the socks. He's got the DVDs. He's got, the film. He's got it all. I mean.
Oh, yeah. And he's not apologetic about it at all. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping either.
Yeah, he's so open about it.
Perry, why did I stop taking videos of Perry? Oh, that's a weird question. Next question.
He's doing it legally too. Like I think maybe in Craigslist because it's like kind of maybe vaguely sexual. He can't have him do it to him, so he has to have two people do it. It's like, oh, you guys are gonna model. You're models, so it's legal to use this Craigslist for this. Stolen from charity for the homeless. Thieves. Intending on donating them to the homeless. Were they used or were they just brand new socks? Well, if they were used. If if they were used, it was probably our guy Doug. It could have been him. It could have been a heist.
There'll be a Netflix movie about it.
Yeah.
All right, we don't need to watch more of this guy, I don't think. No, I think we got the idea.
The past he hires.
Shoes, socks, and feet have played a...
But there's lots of little wires that start out connecting to the nearby areas.
Occasionally,
There's the foot
messages
washing.
with
There it is.
genitalia can stimulate nearby areas in the brain.
Yo, that's not all that's happening to this guy.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
not all
convince
it's
me that because, like, the penis is close to like the feet region of the brain, that like this happens. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because normal people, what they're normally attracted to, they don't collect thousands of VHS tapes, thousands of DVDs, and maybe they'll collect 730 pieces of women's underwear from laundromats, but they won't get into the thousands of. That's a whole extra level of.
Well, that was my presentation about the foot fetish. That was. Yeah, that's true.
Shiloh said this video's bringing up a lot for me. And she also said, all caps, make Josh show his feet.
Okay, I'll show the feet, but I need all the lights off.
You need all the lights off.
All the lights off.
That doesn't count.
Okay. I did promise I'd show the feet.
Then do it.
Alex will start.
No, I got boots on. They're hard to take off. I can't do
that's
it.
fine.
Established earlier that a third of the people who have a foot fetish also prefer the boots. So show us the boots.
Show the boots.
Here we go. Got me in.
Woo, baby.
Yes, sir.
nice,
Hey, take a sniff of it.
Take a sniff of my own
Yeah,
boot.
of your own boot.
No, that's okay. This is this is a good old steel toe. It's seen some.
Attached to you, like the way that the camera.
Yeah. All right. You want to get in this? All right.
Okay.
Size foot.
Yeah, what's your size foot?
I don't even know.
Stinky level, too. Give both.
It's a 9 stinky level.
Yeah.
It's too hot for you.
Too hot.
You can't handle it.
Okay, well, I'll see if I get my foot up here. Yes, sir. All right, whoa. Don't go too close. Hey. Yo, could this get kicked off of a...
Ew, why is it so shiny?
Oh, you got chapped feet.
Bro. Yeah, you're not supposed to go in that far. That was just for you, Shiloh. Happy birthday. Her birthday is on 9/11, so everyone, rest in peace. Ooh, I didn't think about that.
What?
We could have been like, oh, it was 9/11. We should have said something nice about it. We just kind of went straight into the feet stuff.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
That's fine. What'd she say?
All right.
Yeah, oh, he took his boot off. Yes, sir.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
I can't let you take my thunder over here.
I mean,
You
it's
can
not a
see-
barefoot.
You
but-
can see how much I walk with my big toe. Like, look at that. It's pretty bad.
Bro.
It's like eroded at my big
Yes.
You
toe.
have the imprint of your foot on
Try-
the fucking sock.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Try and put your whole mouth on your foot.
I mean, I got the flexibility to where
Oh,
I could.
you
Like
can
I
do
could. I
it.
could do it. Like I could kind of like
Dude.
I got some flexibility. I have no idea. It's like my body. I can like do all kinds of weird I can do like
Bro, you're like a cat.
like
You
really.
have that excess
Bro, can your
gotta-
toes do that? Can you like sit on that?
Actually, yeah, I probably
bro,
could.
Bro, you could make some good money off
I
of
could
that.
make some good money.
Oh, the sock's
All right,
coming off.
sock
Yes,
is off.
sir. Oh my.
Oh wait,
God.
we might have got fuzz. All right,
You gotta make that
can't have
perfect.
fuzz on there. All right, I got to get ready for my wiki feet debut.
Bro, your feet.
Are they chapped?
Bro, your feet are immaculate. Yo, they're clean as hell. Bro, I haven't seen your feet in years. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw your foot.
Well, I mean, I wear the boots all the time, and just
Hey, spread them toes.
spread them toes. I can't really.
Bro, somebody just joining. Like, what the fuck?
This is some iCarly stuff right here. All right, we get out of here with the toes. Yeah, come on.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you didn't
true.
talk about Dan Schneider. Come on.
I could have, yeah. Yeah, that's.
But yeah, let's get to you. Let's see if we can get to you.
Can you do it?
Trying to get to you.
Yes, sir. Bro, you can make so much money on
Trying to get that
OnlyFans.
Skin coming off. Yeah.
Do you just like lay around your house? Like, can you climb trees pretty well?
I actually can't. I got some like good grip strength. Like I can do stuff with my feet. I can do stuff with my feet. You know, I could. Yeah, get on Josh. I could pick stuff up. You know, it's pretty great. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty great.
Okay, suck one toe for the audience. One toe.
You got to give me money. You know, come on.
I'll give
I
you
ain't
money.
doing
I'll
it
give
for
you
free.
money.
How
Hold on,
much
I'll-
money?
let me go get my wallet. Okay, I promise. I do have money, but it's upstairs.
I gotta see the money. Okay, I get. I'm trying to think about how much I would do this for. My wife is probably watching from home. She's probably. Ooh, really?
Help. Up in the corner. No, I'm on this one.
Oh, you on that one? Yeah, we can get on this one
Oh,
too.
hello. I just cracked my toe.
There, good for Popter.
Wee. Hi.
Focus. We got Anna's foot debut.
Oh yeah. All right, Lindsay.
You're up. Hey, everybody's showing their feet. Come on.
All right. I got.
15.
Why'd you come right out and say it? All right, I got $15.
$15.
Right there.
Man.
Suck a toe.
We were talking about how much money would it cost to have a weird, creepy guy take you to his set in front of a bunch of cameras.
You know how much? It's $15.
So these guys got a Craigslist, $15. All right, yeah.
$15. Suck a toe for. Hey, what's 5 seconds? You think $10 to do the action, and then $5 for every
For each second.
for each second. $1 per second.
Okay, yeah, but what if I only do 2 seconds? Are you going to break that 5?
Yes. I'll break it. I'll cut it in half. All right? Do the action, and that's how you get it. Lindsay said she can't watch
See,
this.
my dignity is like really, it's kind of non-existent, to be honest. I do,
It's $15, bro. You could use this on your trips. You have cash. You could buy like some Mountain Dew, or you could buy like a new pair of socks.
I could buy a single Mountain Dew, $15. All right. Well, which toe?
The big toe, obviously.
The big toe.
The big
full. You want the full big toe in my mouth?
The full big toe, yes, sir. Well, you're gonna get the middle one there. You gotta get
I mean, I could. I was thinking pinky toe or something. Maybe.
pinky. The pinky toe would be funny to watch. Yeah, Shiloh picks. How about
Let's
that?
let Chad
Shiloh,
pick. Yeah.
Shiloh, you could choose which foot that he's going to.
I'm a whore for the money. You know. What can I say? All I'm saying is, we're doing this stuff for money between ourselves. Imagine if we had chat that was just like, oh yeah, we'll donate. We'll donate.
We'll
Have
give
you
you
do it?
money. Yeah.
Like, I would probably do so many degrading things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I'd show my ass. Shiloh
Big
wants
toe?
big toe.
Big
All right,
toe.
Lindsay, you have any cash to throw in? Make it longer.
I have $1.50 I can add.
An extra second and a half.
No. Mine's just to donate.
Just to
Okay, 5 seconds. Suck your big toe. Get a big old timer going. For 5 seconds. I want the bells, like the dung.
Just because I can reach my foot to my face, all right, I'm gonna start stretching your leg out so that you can do it yourself.
My back won't allow that to happen. All right, 5 seconds. The time starts as soon as you put your mouth on your toe.
Okay. Yeah.
Not before.
10 minutes.
10 hours. All right.
All right.
Here
I'll
it
do
goes.
it. 15.
15. All right. You start the timer. You can see him, right? Start the timer as soon as he puts it in there.
All right, she's ready to start it.
All right. Do it. Hey, here you go. Just, we got it. Yeah. All right. So on that note, here's the nut button.
Does this conclude the foot fetish segment?
Kevin has a question for you.
He has a question.
What's it feel like to be a whore?
Yeah, you are a whore now. How's that feel?
You know, I was never somebody to like demean like sex workers. You know, so now that I kind of am one, now I'm really.
Yo, you could put that on a resume now. You were a sex worker.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
He also seems to be very sexually gratified.
All right. I know that Travis was watching. I'm sorry. Has Travis been quiet? I don't know if he's been. I know he was in Discord earlier. I don't know if we lost you there, but thanks everybody for watching. It was an interesting episode, I think. Successful in terms of camera movement. If somebody showed up on time, it probably would have been better. But
Okay, all right. Hey, I saved the day at the end. I
tell you
sucked
what,
my own
you
toe.
know, go ahead in the chat, like whatever fetishes you want us to do next. Yo, I'll make another 30-minute PowerPoint for you.
Yeah, sexual fetishes that aren't like, obvious genitalia, to where we can't show videos of it,
Yeah, but
like
like
a clown fetish.
clown fetish we could do. Yeah, that would work. I'm just trying to think of what else we could do.
Furries?
Poop? Poop, that is a fetish.
Yeah, but I'm not I wouldn't do it for money.
I think we gotta have somebody do the next one. So like I did that one.
So we need somebody to engage in the next one.
I
So if
could
we
do
did a
the
clown
ones.
fetish,
How about you do like next week? You do one. Just okay. Anna will
Okay.
do the next one, and then you do the one after that.
okay,
Whatever you want to talk about.
okay.
So next week, get ready for Anna's. So and then
I'm
Lindsay
ready.
will be after Alex.
Oh,
There we go, furries. I got plenty of questions. I know one, so I should see if I can get him on.
ooh,
Oh, we could interview a furry, bro. That would be that's the one right there. I'm taking your idea. I'm doing furries. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We didn't get that one guy who was talking all that smack last time. I guess maybe the world didn't, but just for him,
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he listened to the void and didn't like what he heard.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week. Also, I know I didn't put it on iTunes, and you're probably wondering why. That's because we didn't record the last one for me to be able to put it on there, but we did this time. So you should hear it there. So, tag it.
Tiger it.